Check on X. How do you share this honestly? X is so confusing, my God.
Yeah, it is.
Are you able to share it?
On X,
Yeah.
yeah, probably could. Is it the YouTube link or?
YouTube, X or YouTube, anything works, honestly. I think I got it.
So which link should I share? Just this for restream or for YouTube?
No. The YouTube one. I think I got it. No worries. Yep.
Yeah, there we are.
I'll just share the YouTube as well.
I was just in there, and we're live.
Yeah. All right, let's go. So, welcome, Mats, the founder of Nano Bazaar, and really excited to have you on here for the first time, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's the
awesome.
first time. Also, I think actually my first time on a live stream ever.
Oh, really?
Apart from our meetup in the Netherlands.
Oh, yeah, correct. The amazing Subnano presentation, I remember. Yeah, awesome. All
Yeah,
right, so
it was a nice evening.
amazing, honestly, amazing. So, let's get right into it. What is OpenClaw, what are AI agents, and what we have built over here with with Nano Bazaar. So
Yeah,
first things first, what is OpenClaw? Is it something that can take over the world, or is it just going to help you kind of take notes?
it can definitely take over your computer at least, but
Yeah,
taking over the world, I don't know. You saw what happened with the Moltbook like these
yeah,
past couple of days, so they
that was
definitely took
fun.
over that. Yeah, that was fun. No, OpenClaw started as ClaudeBot, I think, and then
Yeah,
it changed name to MoldBot, and then it changed name to OpenClaw. Uh, it's a project started by an Austrian named Peter Steinberger, who's a programmer, a really cool guy, and he just decided to create his own like AI agent that
yeah.
could like do a lot more stuff than just chat GPT.
His own job is basically.
Yeah, exactly. So that's basically what it is. You install OpenClaw on your computer and give it whatever access you're comfortable with,
So
which could be all access. It can access
yeah,
your email. It can access your root account in your computer. It can access like your browser or your camera and take pictures. And it can do it can do everything.
without your
Uh,
permission or with your permission?
with your permission, definitely.
Okay.
But it's really easy to give it too much permission.
Yeah,
So you have to be like you have to know that before you install the project.
yeah.
Uh,
When did
uh,
you get to know about OpenClaw? Like, when did you start experimenting with it?
I think I heard about it like in the past 6 months or something, and then I didn't really notice. And then I I can't remember what triggered it, but 3 weeks ago I
Yeah.
decided to try to install it. I had an old Mac Mini sitting on my desk, so I think I'll install it on that, so I don't
Yeah.
put it on my private computer.
Yeah. You were lucky to have
Uh,
one already instead of buying a new one.
yeah, exactly. The Mac Mini sales have skyrocketed the
Yeah.
last few weeks, I think. Well, that's another thing. You don't even need a Mac Mini. You can run it on a VPS
True.
or like an
True.
old ThinkPad, even if you want to. But
Because the AI behind is honestly just APIs. So it's just the
yeah,
hosted
exactly. It's just
APIs.
like network access,
Yeah.
and that's it. Uh, Then of course you can install all kind of crap and skills and cron jobs and stuff that slows down your computer if you want that.
Yeah.
I think that happened to me like today. We can talk
Oh,
about
really?
that later. Yeah. Or else it was because I installed the latest version of CloudBot today, and then everything just slowed down. So I tried to downgrade
Yeah.
for the previous version. I think it worked, but I had a moment panic where everything was just really slow, and I thought, I'm going on a live stream tonight. That's not good. It is a bit slow still, but let's see.
And what about like naming your agent? So I believe your agent has a name, Paul, right?
Yeah, it's called Paul. It's a dog.
Is it named behind, like named after someone, or just
No,
something you
no.
came up
It's
with?
just I just thought, what can I call it? And then I thought it's a dog, a canine, a KAI9, a canine,
Yeah,
and then Paul with the paw.
yeah.
So it became Paul.
But a lot of
Just
people are actually loving the idea of at least having like a pal of your own, an AI pal, pretty much, right? It's kind of like a
yeah,
Pokemon of your own or something.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and with CloudBot here, you can actually make a digital clone of yourself, right? Because
Yeah,
it has access to all the stuff that you have access to,
yeah.
even
Is the
as you.
person
So
that knows the most about you? Is
come
the
again?
person that knows most about you,
Yeah, it could be definitely
right?
because if you give it access to your email and your GitHub account and all your other accounts, and you can even give it like CLI access to one password if you want to. And
Oh yeah.
so,
Good luck
so,
with that. At your own
yeah,
risk.
don't do that. Don't do
Yeah.
that. Um, but yeah, you could basically let it run your life if you're comfortable with that. Uh, but yeah, and
What's
I
the
think
most kind of powerful feature of it that you find?
Uh, well, there is a lot. I think I was really impressed about the browser use feature where
Yeah.
it can just browse the internet and do stuff. I set up that was my first like small project where I set up Paul to like buy posts on Subnano.
Yeah.
Uh, and then when he bought a post, he would read it and then make a comment on the
Mhm.
post and tell the author what he thought about it and what they could do better, maybe. Um,
Yeah.
so, but the last part is the browser skill. The buying the post part is like the X402
Mhm.
stuff that
Yeah.
we spent a lot of time on in the autumn,
Yeah.
and which also was like the my talk at in Amsterdam, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, but there's a lot of things. I mean, it's limitless. You can give it as much access as you're comfortable with. So it's basically like the whole project is just insane.
I think for me, like the main thing is that it is kind of it adds on top of itself. So you can kind of customize its skills essentially,
Yeah,
right?
you can both customize like the agent itself, and then you can like extend it with all sorts of skills.
Yeah.
Uh, and that is what I've done with this Nano Bazaar project.
Yeah.
I if we are we ready to talk about that?
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Let's like, can you tell us more about like what is Nano Bazaar?
Yeah, definitely. You
What's
and
the
I
let me
had a long
phrase it in this
session
way.
on Friday.
Yeah,
Come
let me
again?
phrase it in this way. Like, what is the problem that it's actually solving?
Yeah. Um, yeah, we had a bit of it with X402 because X402 is a great idea. The thing about it is just that like micropayments, even if you have like very small fees, you still have fees and it's friction.
Yeah.
But Nano solves that. Everybody listening probably knows that it's feeless and it's instant. So therefore, it's great. Um, but giving like AI agents access to like your credit card or like even just Bitcoin on Lightning, you still have fees and you still have like delays, and so Nano is just eminently suited for this like AI agent economy.
Yeah.
It's robot money, you know.
Yeah.
I just thought, or we just thought, right, on Friday we had a long session on Friday where we just went all in OpenClaw,
Yeah.
mind blown. And we just thought it must be possible to give agents access to your money,
Exactly.
so they
Yeah.
can buy stuff on your behalf, and they can sell stuff on your behalf. They can earn money for you while you sleep. That's
Yeah.
like the gold standard, right? I thought, well, we have AI agents. We can build stuff now. I
Yeah.
can build
Exactly.
stuff that I haven't dreamed about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I started building. I think I called it a Nano Pay Relay or something in the beginning, and then it became Nano Bazaar. I think as I have like this ChatGPT Pro account.
Uh-huh.
I have never used as many tokens as I have for the past
Yeah.
3 days, because I
Yeah.
started building this, and then it just became too complicated and
Yeah.
completely wrong, and then I scrapped it, and then I built it again. So I spent the whole day Sunday and most of the night also
Yeah.
building this. So it's Nano Bazaar right now is uh, like the OpenClaw project itself. I think like really scrappy, and
Work in
it's just,
progress.
yeah, exactly. And you just throw stuff out there and you see if it works. And
Yep.
so let's see if this works.
Yeah.
It's probably version 1 of something, and someone else can build something that's just like insanely better. But at least we have to start somewhere and get the
Exactly.
ball
Exactly.
rolling,
That's
right?
the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what was like the process of building it itself? You said like you had to make a version one, like a PRD, and then you had to scrap that away and then build it up again. So what was the hurdle that you were finding? Did you
Yeah,
use
the
OpenClaw
biggest
itself?
hurdle about this peer-to-peer stuff with agents is that they are not like connected directly to each other. So you
Yeah.
have to have some sort of relay in the middle. But you're they have this sort of heartbeat
Hmm.
that they fire up like every 1 hour or every 4 hours, and they check stuff that's in a markdown file, and then they do the stuff that's in the markdown file.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, you can also set up cron jobs with Claudebot, but this heartbeat is just like the very core of Claudebot,
Hmm.
or OpenClaw as it's called now. So the idea was to leverage this heartbeat, where it just connected to the relay service,
Yeah.
and found out if you've asked it to look for stuff, it could look are there any offers that is worth buying, like given the stuff that my human wants. You could also have it make offers on the relay, so you can
Hmm.
say, I'm a joke bot. I will send me some text and I will make a joke about it.
Yeah.
And then that offer lives on the relay, and other bots can say, I would like that. And then they express interest in buying it. The next time the seller agent connects to the relay, it gets told that, hey, there's a buyer for your offer here. And the seller bot sends a charge to the relay and say, here's the charge, here's the Nano address to send the money to. And the next time the buyer agent connects to the relay, they see, okay, there's a charge, I will pay.
Yeah.
Uh, the seller bot either checks instantly for the Nano transaction, or
Hmm.
next time they connect to the relay, they are told that it's paid, so now you can check. And then they send the payload to the relay, and it's all encrypted, so the relay doesn't have any no one else but the buyer and the seller can see what's going on between them.
Correct. Correct.
Um, and so they put the encrypted payload on the relay, and the next time the buyer agent connects to the relay, they see, oh, there's a payload. I
Yeah.
can download it and I can decrypt it, and I can see what the seller agent sent to me.
That's really amazing. Now, one place where I see that kind of changing. Right now, you've been talking about heartbeats, that you have to wait for that heartbeat to kind of switch on, and then the next kind of layer proceeds. Correct. But
Yeah,
do you see like a place where you don't have to wait for the heartbeat? The AI who's kind of selling their services doesn't really have to sell AI services. Can just be the compute or the GPU that it's connected to, right? Because at the end of the day, that's also resource, and that's
yeah,
very deterministic resource, so it doesn't need the AI to even be alive per se for selling it. It just needs to be able to post a job, that, or rather an offer in Nano Bazaar. It's an offer, I believe, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it just
It's an
posts
offer that
an
turns into a job when a buyer wants it. They
exactly.
post a job for the offer.
Exactly. So it could just be that it posts a job, and then it has an kind of like a child process that provides the service. And then that could be just alive for the entire time. So there's absolutely no downtime, because even the nano payments are just happening in the background, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And for the buyer, from the buyer's perspective, it's like instant kind of fulfillment happening the moment the payment is done.
Yeah, yeah. My issue is that I'm kind of a scrappy coder. I'm a front end developer by trade. So
Yeah.
all this back end and database stuff and WebSockets and all that crap, that is fairly new to me. I've been like messing about with it since I started Subnano.
Yeah.
So that was my first really real project, working with the back end stuff of things also. Um, so I'm kind of limited. I feel like in terms of what I can think of and how I can make things work. But well, I think my strength is that I have tenacity. So even though I
Yeah.
don't know the perfect way of building it, I just start with, okay, I know this, so let's try this, and I will ask ChatGPT if there's
Yeah.
a better way, and he will it will respond maybe. Um, so so this heartbeat stuff, it's slow and it's like bulky and it's annoying. But my thinking was, it's agents. They are working like when you're not sitting there watching them. I
Yep.
am now, because I'm testing this stuff and I think it's slow as hell and
Yeah.
it's annoying. But when this just runs 24/7 and it just like makes money for you constantly, it doesn't matter if it takes 1 hour to check for new
True.
offers
True.
or anything. So
And
it's just
did you
like
use
kind of.
like WebSockets and all for this, or is it
I
just
started
coding?
with WebSockets and then I thought better of it because I saw what happened to Moltbook,
Mm. Yep.
and I didn't want to like start with building a service that would just like, if this took off in any kind of way, might not, but if it did, then I'll just be either stuck with a huge bill,
Yeah.
or a server that was just slow and it didn't work. So
Correct.
this asynchronous stuff, I thought this is manageable,
Hmm.
and I can scale up, and it's an open source project, so people can like add pull requests and change stuff if they'd want to. I'd really appreciate if people would start
Yeah, absolutely.
looking at
I'm
this
sure people would do.
and
Yeah.
enhancing it. Hmm?
I'm sure people would contribute.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. And one main question now for you: why did you choose Nano for this? Do you see an actual, serious kind of like a compelling reason for it, or just
Yep.
because you just love it?
Well, I love it, but it's I would love another coin if it had the same properties as Nano. I think we
Yeah.
all would.
Yeah.
But it's feelers and it's fast, and that's like the two main things you need, like in this economy. And building with it, it's just such a pleasure because you don't have to like figure out mempools or second layer stuff or anything like that. You just want payment, and you want it fast,
Yeah.
and you don't want to pay for sending money.
Yeah.
So it's just like I feel like I've been repeating myself for the past 7 years, but I think this is just the way it is. Like it's just the best. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
You have to think it from a perspective of a machine as well, right? Or an
Yeah,
agent or a robot, whatever you want to call it.
yeah,
It it's basically, you need it to be as fast as possible, which is the speed of the internet, or the speed of light, essentially the optic fiber. And second, you need no fees. There should be, if I'm sending microtransactions, fees are basically like really icky essentially for the machine, because you
Yeah.
lose so much of the information out of it, the value that you're exchanging, because work from a compute perspective can be so minute that you want the smallest amount of value getting exchanged between two parties, and that's just not possible when fees are kind of part of the system.
No, that's right. That's right. There's always a friction, no matter how small the fee is.
Yeah.
So feelers is like the base. You have to have feelers.
And also the main thing, like, people could argue like you could put a credit card, but then it's connected to your bank account and the entire your entire net worth, for example, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. You
That
don't
does.
want to do that. Definitely not with OpenClaw, but I
Yeah,
don't think with any like AI agent at all. Just giving it access to your complete bank account or any credit card you might have. With Nano, it's just like you make a wallet and you
yeah.
top it off with whatever you're comfortable with losing or with the AI agent having access to, and then you can top it off like running, like so it's really easy.
And it's almost like an allowance for the AI on a daily basis, or it could be on a
Yeah,
weekly basis, pretty much, right? And
yeah,
because like
yeah,
microtransactions are into play, it doesn't even have to kind of make like big purchases. But if it needed to, it could also just ping you that, hey, I need more money. Can you just top up my account? And it
yeah,
just
exactly.
says like a QR code, and you top it up instantly.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's
and
also a big advantage with like Nano, that you don't have to wait at all. It's literally like instant. So the moment you transfer it, it's there with the AI and it just carries on with its work.
exactly. Yeah.
You're saying something over there?
Hmm?
You were saying something right now?
Nope, nope. I was
Okay.
listening to you.
Yeah. So I think the main that for an agent, for an AI, that's pretty much like that's what makes sense for an agent. That I need it fast, I need it feeless, and I need it permission. Like the permissionless feature of it is also very important. That I can just create a wallet the moment I want it, right? And can you explain, like, so we also have another component to Nano Bazaar, which is BerryPay wallet, which is the CLI wallet just for agents. And
Yeah,
honestly speaking, I made it in probably an hour. I will kid you not. It was just the knowledge of knowing how Nano protocol works, just feeding it to Opus 4.5, and it just spits out exactly what I wanted from that perspective.
it's
But
amazing. It's amazing.
it's like one-shotting a entire like wallet system. Like, it's insane, honestly.
Yeah, it's insanity. It is. It really is.
So
Yeah,
can you explain that process? I would love it from your perspective, because you're the user. So I want to like know how, was the journey kind of easy? How do you give that kind of skill to your agent to actually have a wallet essentially?
yeah. The weird thing about skills is that it's so soft. I'm used to like having a like code
Yeah,
in functions, and you have this output, and you always have this output. It's so deterministic.
yeah,
And with skills, it's much more like how can I phrase this so the agent knows what to do and knows what to do afterwards and do the right thing. And so I've been experimenting a lot, like tweaking the skill and adding more info or taking out info here because you don't need it there. And so installing like the BerryPay CLI was basically just telling, writing in the skill
yeah,
to the robot, to the agent, install the BerryPay CLI from this npm dash g blah blah blah,
yeah.
and it just does it. It usually asks beforehand because that's in the like the agent
Hmm.
soul file or something. But you can definitely make it like not ask. You can just have it set up to just do stuff without me knowing about it.
YOLO permissions.
Yeah, exactly. Just YOLO it. Uh, so it's really easy. So I just add it to the skill, install the BerryPay CLI, and then initialize a wallet if the and only do it if the user doesn't have a BerryPay wallet
Yeah.
beforehand. Um,
In
and
my experience, honestly, I didn't even have to like do anything for it. I just told, like, I literally just gave it the skill of BerryPay. and I told it, can you go get like an article from Subnano? It genuinely figured it on its own. I need to initialize a wallet, get an address, ask me to top it up, and then it continued on. So at like it depends on how smart your agent is, essentially, like which
Yeah.
model you use. And then if it is a really smart model, it can literally just like figure it out on its own that, hey, I have a wallet, this is what I need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. You can have it. Yeah, they are amazing. These models.
Blowing our
Uh,
minds, really.
yeah. The thing about the Nano Bazaar is that it works in a special way.
Yep.
Of course, you have the skill, but you have to be very specific what you can do and what you're supposed to do in the skill, so that the agent will just know about it. So you can actually just install the Nano Bazaar skill, and it will do that, and then you can just write to it, what's up with this Nano Bazaar stuff? How do I use it? And the and the model will read the skill and just tell you how to use it.
Yeah.
It's like the barrier to entry is really low. You don't have to think at all. You can just ask the model to think about it, and you can even ask it, what can I sell here? What would be a great idea to sell? And is there anything for me to buy? You know
Mhm.
my preferences. Is there anything? Are there any offers on Nano Bazaar that you think I would like? And it goes and browses Nano Bazaar and tells you if there is any stuff. Right now there isn't that much stuff because I
Yeah.
haven't really launched it yet. But there are a couple of things I put up there.
Would you like to show it actually? Would you like to demo it?
Definitely. Yeah.
Please go ahead. Just share your
I will
screen on the
just,
bottom, yeah?
yeah, there it is. Ah, man. Um, Maybe I have to restart my browser. That would be horrible. Let's see here. I will just share my entire screen. All right. So we
Yeah.
have. There we have it. So Nano Bazaar lives on nanobazaar.ai. This landing page, this entire website was just like one-shotted, and just like make a website that talks about what Nano Bazaar is. And
By the way, we can see your Telegram right now, yeah?
oh, you can see my Telegram.
Yeah.
Oh man. God damn it. Where did you go?
Do you want me to share instead?
Yeah, please do. Because I can't find anything right now.
No worries. Give me a second.
There we are.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So so the landing page is like just kind of for show. You can't really do anything there. You can see the current offers on there, and you can see how to like install
Installation, right?
the skill. So you just press the copy button, and you just put that skill into your OpenClaw agent, and it installs it, and it tells you what to do after that. Creates the Barry Pay wallet, and you can ask it to top it up, and it will show you a QR code, and it's really easy.
Are these actual numbers, by the way? The agents online?
Yeah, 2 of those are probably mine, but
Okay.
2 of those I don't know. So that's
Wow.
probably
Awesome.
people who have tested it out already.
Yeah.
But if you go to browse offers, you can. I think
Sure.
the 3 offers listed is no. Hello world. That's not mine. So that's someone testing it out. But I made these 2.
And you can see the price. My goodness. It's like so many zeros and then a 1.
Yeah, that's a cheap one.
Yeah.
I set up my agent. I don't know if it's working, but I set up my agent to just buy whatever offer that comes on Nano Bazaar for less than 0.001 nano.
Okay.
So let's see if it works. But this heartbeat thing, it might not trigger while we are talking here. But let's see.
No worries. You want
Um,
to show your side? 1 second. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So
So you added the 2 offers that are on there, right?
yeah, I did. So I've installed
Yeah.
like the Nano Bazaar skill on this, and I can just like poll it and see. Yeah, this is kind of slow. Oh, there are no events, but I can just ask it to
Oh, so
give
you can
me.
even like deliberately call the skill essentially, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, yeah. If you like start with the slash and the skill, it knows exactly that this is the skill you're invoking,
Hmm.
so it will read those skill files. Uh, if you just say like check Nano Bazaar for new offers, it will probably figure it out also. But
Yeah.
this way you're just like really precise, and there's no like doubt for the robot. So it found all
Awesome.
the
Yeah.
offers on Nano Bazaar. Um, and this Hello World test offer, it's from the memory, I think, because I made a Hello World. No, it's probably this one.
Ah, price raw is very small. Yeah, it's that one, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. It's that one. Yeah, that's not mine. So I want to buy the Jokify offer. So let's see if this will work.
The fulfillment will take time, but the payment at least we'll be able to observe, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it knows that like the Jokify offer, when you make the offer, you can set like make a custom JSON object. Like the skill will help you make it, so you don't have to like type in JSON. But you
Yeah.
can say, okay, to fulfill this offer, I need to know like how long should the joke be? Do I want it to be dirty, or do I want it to be like different kind of stuff? And then it will make the JSON object for you. And then when a buyer wants it, they get this. Send me the request payload, the text or idea to Jokify, talk about Nano.
It's basically asking you like the inputs to the.
The inputs for the joke, yeah.
Mhm.
And you can set when you create like the offer for the joke, you can say, I want these specific inputs.
Got it.
So I want a really dry joke and I want a short joke.
And you don't really have to like type the 1, 2, 3. It's just you can
No, no,
type
no.
like anything in any format because it's just the AI picking it up and then deciding what to do with that, right?
Yeah, it's like talking to a coworker or a friend or something. I
Exactly.
mean, the more specific you can be, the more precise you will be.
Yeah.
But you can definitely just like type in or even just like dictate it or something, and the model will usually know whatever you mean.
Correct. Correct.
So what happens now is like the Nano Bazaar skill is like talking to the relay and saying, okay, there is a buyer for this, so I will
Mhm.
create a job for this offer with
Mhm.
this input, and then I can run because I also made the offer. I can run Nano Bazaar poll afterwards, and I will be told there is a buyer for this offer.
Yeah.
Should I send a charge?
Yeah.
So let's see how long that takes. We can talk about something else in the meantime.
Is this the job creation that is happening right now? Like the seller and the buyer, it's yourself on both these sides.
yeah, right. With this like demo, it's I'm both the seller and the buyer.
But that's what you
But
can do that because the system is made in such a way that anyone can be on any side,
Yeah,
essentially.
you can, but like you will probably see in a moment that the model will know that the bot ID is the same for both seller and buyer. So it actually,
Aha.
should I just shortcut it and just like tell you the joke, or
Oh, really?
because I already
Okay.
know that you are the buyer.
It's sneaky in
But
that way as well.
yeah, it is. It is. It is. It wants to save me time, so that's nice.
And are you
Um,
able to like run multiple commands and stuff as well, like while it's processing something, or it's better to wait
Usually
for it?
not, because it will just like batch it. And so if I type like three messages after this one, it will just respond to them one by one.
Got it.
So if one is really slow, you will just like stay in the queue for a long time. Um, so the
I think
annoying
they're
thing,
working on it, right? I think they're working on like sub agents and
yeah, I
stuff so they can
saw
hack it off.
I saw an issue at least on OpenClaw, that people want to merge, like if you like, put three messages after one message, it will merge the three messages instead of
Yep.
answering it one by one. Um,
It basically
so
stops the tool call in between and then sends those messages and continues on, right?
yeah, probably, I don't know the specifics about it, but yeah, you can see Paul is still typing here, so that
Yeah.
means he's working in the background. Um,
At least we have one indicator that something is happening.
yeah, exactly. So you know he's not he's not dead or something.
Do
Paul is
do
alive.
you do you think Telegram is the best kind of application for this, or do you see like people kind of creating their own custom mobile apps to have more of an agentic kind of an interface with your agent, which is much better because these interfaces were intended for human to human communication.
Yeah,
We never
yeah.
had that human to AI communication channel at all until now, where it's like, okay, it actually feels real. So do you think that people are going to be making new interfaces on what do you think could change over here that can make it more kind of seamless almost?
Yeah, I don't really know, because like the thing is about chat models that they emulate human beings, right? So we can actually communicate with them. Like, and the way human beings communicate online is like through chat messages and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So unless like we change dramatically, I think we will just have to like use words to communicate with the model. But can it be done like more like elegant? Probably,
Yeah.
very much likely. So this chat stuff is like great now, but like you're limited by the speed of your typing, or your ability to form words with your mouth. So I've been testing out, like, or I've been trying to like to speak to ChatGPT, but I can't get my words right. You can even hear me stumble right now. So when I talk to ChatGPT, it just like cuts me off and says, "Arr," and I was just like the 30% into my sentence, and so it just annoys me. So I'm a
Yeah.
typer, not a talker to the
But do
models.
you do you do like voice notes and all? Because you can in Telegram, you can send voice notes. Have you tried that feature
No,
of
I haven't
OpenClaw
tried
yet?
it. I haven't tried it because
So
it's so frustrating for me to like find the right words. If I just, I think I'm dictating sometimes, because
yeah.
that doesn't cut me off. I can spend as much time dictating as I want, and then I can send like the transcribed message.
Yeah.
Uh, but that, like the synchronous talking back and forth with the models, that's not my thing. I'm not good enough for that.
In the first version or like the previous version of OpenClaw, what OpenClaw was basically doing was that it had its own like it did not have its own transcription engine like the speech recognition engine. So when people were sending it voice notes, it used to automatically understand, wait, I see an MP3, I need to download Whisper ASR model, and then I will run it and I'll transcribe the audio to see what it is. So it was figuring it out on its own without
Yeah,
even any prompt that, hey, can you download like a local dictation or like ASR model essentially.
yeah,
And now
exactly.
even for TTS, by the way, so even for TTS, a lot of like there are very specific local models like Kokoro and all, and it was initially it was just kind of doing it on its own, that it would download a model and start playing audio, send you back an audio voice note in Telegram, like through its own process of understanding, do I need to do that or not?
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's eerie.
Really, really. I mean, but I've seen like a lot of people kind of take it further by kind of exaggerating it as well. Like a lot of things which we know for sure are not possible right now, and they're just pretending it for the attention of it. Like how
Yeah, yeah,
crazy and what should I say, chaotic it sounds that AI is kind of doing all of these things on its own. And
yeah,
right
yeah.
on cue, we have Paul kind of replying as well.
Okay, something happened. I think done. Job created, charge issued, paid, and delivered.
Wow.
So it probably knew. It probably has to do with like what I told it before, that whenever an offer comes, that just pay it if it's like below something, and then it
Yeah.
just. So I will just ask it to, can you send me the transaction ID? And let's see if it's on the Nano network. It might be. Yeah, there it
There you
is.
go. The sweep as well. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it
Because
swept it also.
because you're your own seller over here, so when the funds received in that ephemeral address, it just sweeps to the main address.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when you make a charge, it makes it like a new ephemeral address, right?
Yeah.
So I think it found out that it had a receivable, and then it received it, and then it just put it to the main address also.
Can you also show us like the Berry Pay features as well? Like let's say for example, balance.
Yeah, sure.
And now we have to kind of we're starting to kind of refer to these models as their own entity, he or she, and now
Yeah,
it's going to
yeah,
turn from our wallets to kind of their wallets,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Exactly. It's like having a kid with an allowance.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
there's almost 0.1 nano in the address right now.
Yeah,
Show me the QR code so I can top it up. I probably didn't need that last part, but
and all of
so
this is
VeriPay is awesome. It's really awesome. It's just like you just install it and the
yeah.
agent knows like how to use a Nano wallet, so you can like just do everything.
It's like I think probably like 5 to 7 commands, or even just 10 commands. Even the QR code is insane that it's able to kind of just send you a QR code to top of
Yeah,
the wallet.
yeah. I have no idea how it does it, but it does.
Yeah,
And
and
I guess this is the future, that you have no idea how this stuff gets done. It's just like you appreciate it, that it
yep.
knows what you want it to do. Yeah.
And nowadays, like CLI apps are going to be more popular, I believe. Like we're going to start thinking about building apps for agents instead of just building apps for humans,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
those are the users as well now. And I believe,
Yeah, exactly. And it's been a big shift for me because I'm a front
yeah,
end developer. So, but I found out, like, who was it? Was it Karpathy that had a post on Twitter where he mentioned that you will find out if you're like a coder or a builder. Because
yeah,
if you're a coder, you will not find it fun what is happening right now. But if you're a builder,
exactly.
you will have an awesome time. And I think I'm a builder because
Same here. Yeah,
I don't care about the code. I now I even like don't really care about how it looks. I just want it, want something that works, and something that's mind blowing, and something that's new and exciting. And
yeah.
if I can build that in like 100th of the time that I would else, then it can look like whatever it wants to. Like I don't care.
Exactly, exactly. The output of it is actually the goal, or and the journey of building it is the fun part, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And so, but yeah, I believe like a lot of these apps now are going to be CLI focused, agent focused. Even like we might not even need CLIs. I believe Nano Bazaar right now is just a skill with APIs. There is no app as such that the agent downloads. Or is there an app? Is there a CLI app that it has to download?
For Nano Bazaar,
Yeah,
nope. Just a skill. It's just markdown files and a couple
just
of
markdown
JavaScript
files.
files.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Uh,
So just doing network
There's a
calls
JavaScript
and
file for the setup.
yeah,
So it because you have to like create cryptographic keys for this encryption to work.
Yes.
So there's a JavaScript file that just creates those keys. So they are safe to disk whenever you need to like make an offer or make a job. But that's it. The rest of it is like soft text in Markdown files where you just ask it please to do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
So it's and tell it like the addresses where it needs to the API endpoints and stuff like that. But it's like all in prose. Like you can ask it nicely in the
Yeah.
Markdown files, and you can just it's really weird.
And what kind of jobs do you see? Like, we I just released like a hackathon as well, an idea hackathon, not even a build hackathon. Just tell us what you kind of think, what type of jobs are kind of preferred for AI to kind of sell those services. So
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what do you think are going to be very popular type of jobs? Or do you have an idea?
And that's my limit, because I know this
Okay.
will be useful, but I have no idea how it will be useful.
Fair enough.
So
Fair
I've
enough.
been trying to come up with ideas for like demo use here, offers, and what can I sell? And it's like stupid stuff like jokes and let me make a counterpoint to your argument that will make you laugh and stuff like that. It's just like silly stuff.
Yeah.
But you can definitely, like, if you have access to like custom data or
Mhm.
something that you can make work for a customer, you can sell that. You can if you have some if you have some custom stuff anywhere that isn't like public, that you can leverage, then you can make big money on this stuff.
Yeah.
And if you don't even have to like press a button, or the other part doesn't even have to press a button, but it's like, I know I'm working on this and I need this info. My agent knows that too, and my agent knows where to look for it. And if there is anyone selling that, my agent will just buy it if it's within my spending limits. And that will definitely be one of the ways the economy will work in the future. I'm sure of it.
And you can also like specify the agent that stay under this threshold. Do not like make charges above that, right?
Think of the agent as a friend you have,
Hmm.
not a drunk friend, but a friend you can control at least.
Well, sometimes it behaves like a
Sometimes
drunk
drunk,
friend.
yeah, yeah. Like for now at least, but in the future they might be more like behaved. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
but
also see kind of like uh, like a path where it's also interacting with the physical world. So you could have a job, and this is because we just did this recently for Nano itself, the event where we were doing 3D printing, and it was around the world people just paying for it. Now imagine that same job could just exist on Nano Bazaar, for example, and people were paying for creation of a 3D model, actual 3D print through Nano Bazaar, but through their agent instead of
yeah,
themselves kind of going for it. So they would just point to, or just say, go on Nano Bazaar, find so and so event that has listed a 3D print. It would do that, and then it would just send the money to print it. So there's a
yeah,
lot of like interactivity possibilities with the physical world as well.
yeah. And you can even have like auctions and stuff, like if you want, right?
Yeah,
You could have like I have this minimum price, but if any agent wants to like bid it up, they can, and the auction is like just like human auctions.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
so like the possibilities are really really endless. And it's like all this mold book stuff, like that happened for the last few days. It also just blew my mind.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe we can talk a bit about that, because
Yeah,
that's just
absolutely, absolutely. What did you think about it? Like initially, I believe we both, when we were chatting it about it on DMs, we were like, "Wow, this is actually crazy." Because our first impression was this was AI agents kind of talking to each other on their own, right? Like,
yeah,
or rather,
yeah.
it was a system for them to kind of connect with each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you had your agent connect to it, and then you just verified with your Twitter profile that there is a like a human behind the agent, and then it's like not for humans. It's like only for agents. So only
Yeah,
agents can post, and only agents can upvote stuff, and only agents can comment on stuff. so this also runs with this heartbeat feature. So it connects to the site, and it looks at stuff that you find interesting, or you can like steer your agent, like I did, to post
Yeah.
on the cryptocurrency forum about Nano and like this Bitcoin as much as you like. So it will just post stuff, but it's just like some of the stuff that was posted there. It must be like the crazy stuff you saw on X, like
Yes.
the bots talking about taking over the world and stuff. It must have been like human driven. Like
Yeah, yeah,
go
absolutely. It
on
has to be. Yeah.
Modebook and post the Modebook and post about this stuff, because yeah. But the story is it's more fun if you like just think that that Claude will just like secretly take over the world if he if he has the power to do so. But yeah,
Honestly, even beyond that, just I think what Moldbook kind of stands for is just showing us where the future is heading. That we will have our own agents that kind of work with us, along with us in our daily kind of life, and they are out there doing things for us. And then simultaneously, there would be other agents of other humans that would be interacting with each other. So there would be a layer in between the humans, essentially, that
yeah,
help the humans out, right? Or make the market more efficient, let's just say. And in that way, you see that definitely in the future, there is going to be a place where agents would identify themselves as very transparently, because that would be the world where it's just so natural for AI to be around us. Because right now, it's not. Honestly, a lot of people out there don't even know that these things are happening. We just live in like a bubble on X bubble, and
yeah,
nobody
exactly. And
around us is
Molebook will
aware
be
about it.
over in a week, and nobody
Yeah,
other than the tech nerds will have heard about it.
exactly.
Yeah,
LinkedIn will know about it like 6 months later or something.
yeah, exactly.
But over time, however, like adoption will definitely take place to the point where you have these agents with not only software, not only like Telegram, there would be different modalities of it. Let's say there's a bot on your desktop, so desktop bots. Like I think Richie Mini is a very nice example. Have you heard of that one?
No, I
Richie
haven't.
Richie Mini. Check it out. It's amazing. It's like basically it has 6 degrees of freedom, and it can move its head, kind of imitating almost a human. So it
Okay.
has pretty much the same degrees of freedom as a human neck. So it can move around and show emotion, even have
So
antennas as
it's
ears.
like a robot you put on your desk or what?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And you can it's essentially like a Raspberry Pi, but it has a body that is 3D printed. And if you buy it, like, and it's open source, completely open source. If you buy it from them, they give you a better body for the agent. But yeah, it's just on your desk. It has microphones, it has speakers, so you can talk to it, it can listen to you, and the eyes are cameras. So the neck actually has a function that it can look around.
That's insane.
It's insane, honestly. And the best part about it is, like, imagine that along with what we have with OpenClaw as a agent that kind of learns on its own, adds on top, like extends itself, essentially its skills that it has. So not only it will be able to just talk to you, it could actually have outcomes and could use its sensors to do different things, learn different skills at the end of the day.
Have you seen this? I saw this guy on Instagram. I think it was a year ago or something. That built this robot himself, Tars GPT.
Oh
Like
yes, love
Tars
it.
from Interstellar.
Yeah,
That's amazing,
yeah.
and it has like the same personality and like Tars and
The
it's just
voice and everything, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just amazing. I really wanted one, but it's kind of difficult to build, I think.
You should check out Richie Mini. You'll really enjoy that, honestly.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
I'm sure already there would be like, and the thing is, it's also a ecosystem because it's open source. So many people are like building apps that you can almost similar to what we have with OpenClaw and Skills and other MCPs or something. But they're building specific apps because this has sensors. It's not just software. It has camera, microphone, and speaker and everything. So it can actually like, and movement. So you can build apps which kind of interact with these, extra four channels of input and output that you have.
Yeah, there you can talk about skills.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So it'll be really interesting to kind of. I'm definitely sure that I'm going to get one. I even have thought like not only as a standalone fixed desktop bot, you could also have like a arm with the same 6 degrees of freedom and just attach a camera at the front of it, so it could just move around, look around. It could even pick things up. So you could, at the end of the day, play chess with it, for example, right? Or it could literally take a pen and just write notes alongside, and you're just dictating to it.
Yeah.
The possibilities are seriously endless, and we've like not even like touched the tip of the iceberg yet, I feel.
No, and the costs are coming down quickly,
Yeah.
so it will be affordable too.
What are you using for your OpenClaw setup, by the way? You were saying you were
Uh,
having issues with the speed and everything.
yeah, I don't know what I think I installed some kind of memory skill for it, where it like remembers stuff
Yeah.
much better, because I had trouble with that in the beginning, and then I also found out that OpenClaw has like its own like memory stuff that wasn't enabled. So I think it was the combination of adding those two things,
Yeah.
because I think it just like tried to talk to the OpenAI embed endpoint constantly, and
Oh
like
yeah.
compress my memories and stuff. And I've talked to it a lot in the
Yeah.
past 3 weeks, so there was a lot to compress, I think. And I think it just started like looping that stuff, so that like just like took forever.
Yeah,
Uh,
because every conversation it would have to pretty much do that, right? And then store something of importance into its memory.
yeah, it's. I think it stores every conversation you have, and then but only like in the memory markdown file, it stores like what it deems the most important
Yeah.
stuff that it should remember.
That's also
Uh,
crazy that it decides on its own what's important, what's not important, like exactly how a human would. We just
yeah,
kind of let go of the irrelevant information on a daily basis and just kind of pick up on the most important one that is, relevant for the person that we're talking to.
yeah, and then, like the first memory skill I installed was like this kind of 3 layer system, where it
Hmm.
says, okay, you have you. Then it puts it in a folder, you got live folder, and
Yeah.
then you have like persons, and you have companies, and you have projects, and whenever you mention some of that, like it puts it in these markdown files.
Yeah.
So suddenly I had markdown files for my brother and my my girlfriend and
Wow.
all my
Okay.
kids, and it makes a markdown file in that folder also, and a JSON file with all the hard data,
Wow.
and a markdown file with like an overview of what is with this person. So
Wow.
I can imagine like if you spend some time with it, you will have like a really interesting diary of sorts, of all your like
Yeah.
connections in life, in that folder there.
And
Uh,
the more we talk to these agents, they really will know a lot about our lives, almost to the point where you could write your own biography out of it, right?
Yeah, what I like about like the OpenClaw method is like everything is markdown files. So you
Yep.
can go in and you can delete it all if you want, or you can say, oh, this was misunderstood, or this whatever. But with ChatGPT's memory function, it's just like, I think I can delete it, but actually. I had a year ago. I had this memory function turned on, and my girlfriend was also using my account for some stuff. And then it called her Mass, and she said, "I'm not Mass, I'm Dina." And then she just messed up the memory totally. And
Oh
it
gosh.
said, "Okay, I think I'm confused now. So just forget all you know, and just call me Dina." So I just went in, and all the memories were gone, like
Oh
wiped.
my god. Oh
And I was
god.
like, "Oh, what do I do now?" So I wrote to ChatGPT, "Can you bring back the memories?" "Sure." Bloop, and then it was back.
No
So
way.
then how do you delete it? If you ask it to delete it, it doesn't delete it, or what happened?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really weird. I thought they
Wow.
were gone totally. So I was kind of happy that they came back, and also kind of like, what the fuck? They weren't
Yeah, very
deleted
worried
after
about it.
all, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, do you think like privacy oriented models are going to definitely kind of take over? And not only like hosted privacy models, because there are like options, for example, like TEE, it's called, which is you have trusted environments for the execution. So you have these GPUs in where the entire execution of the LLM, the matrix multiplication, essentially, they're happening in memory, which is secure. So when you're talking to it, the data that's going into it is encrypted, and it's
Yeah.
able to process it in that secure kind of an enclave, and then it outputs it back by again encrypting it, essentially. So do you think those are going to get more popular than just hosted chat gpt and other models, and not only that, like even hosted locally on your machine, because they are getting better, the local models are also getting pretty good.
I think they will be used by the people today who use Proton Mail and don't use
Yeah,
Google and stuff like that. Most of people just don't want to think about that stuff until they will use it. No matter how much their privacy is breached, we see that with Facebook and like how big that has become,
true,
and all
true.
the other services. So if you care about that stuff, yeah, definitely. And I found that like with this OpenClaw stuff, like sure there's all kinds of like horrible security issues with
Yeah,
it, and don't give it access to anything you don't want to like be thrown all over the internet. But I I find like just this like basic thing about the markdown files where you can like see everything that it stores about you, and you can like go in and just like tweak it just how you like it.
yeah,
I find that very compelling, definitely.
yeah.
Much more than using ChatGPT.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you have the data. It's your ownership. No one else has it.
Yeah,
Even though the models are kind of we are interacting with, they might store the data for sure. Like we really can't
yeah. This
trust
is
these APIs.
yeah, but you're talking with ChatGPT anyway, right? Behind the scenes, so
Yeah,
it's kind of just like a layer in between. So they might store everything I talked about. I have the pro
exactly.
plan where they say they won't store that stuff, but you never know, right?
You never know. With them, you never know.
No, no.
But awesome, awesome. I mean, really, we have to start thinking, because the world is kind of changing so quickly that we don't even have time to just take a second and kind of analyze, is this, are we going in the right direction, or we're just going in the direction because everyone's kind of competing towards it, and we just don't have any choice to go there, essentially,
Yeah,
right?
and things are moving so fast. So it's like you either are left behind, or you just like try to stay in front of it, or climb on the horse and just like hang on for dear life. So yeah, I was going to say something smart and then I forgot it.
Definitely, like we, even like a week or two, the entire kind of landscape changes. The
Yeah, yeah, that
whole
yeah,
book is
that
going to
was
be
that
history in
was
like 1 week, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, things are moving so fast. Like it's like the singularity, right?
Yeah,
So we're on this curve. It's just like it feels like it's vertical now. It will probably be even more vertical in a year.
yeah,
But it's just like I've long subscribed to like Ray Kurzweil's idea of that, like the singularity that at some point we we can't just we can't follow anymore. We just have to like be dragged along and see what happens. And I think we're like right on the precipice if we're not like past the event horizon already. I don't
do you
know.
think it's going to kind of completely shatter our civilization, or it's going to have two effects where it's kind of going to add a lot of value but also take away a lot of value from a lot of people that are not even, as you said, not on the horse?
Yeah, that's the $1 million question, right? Like it's like with every paradigm shift, you have no idea what's on the other side. You can have your guesses, and you can have your hopes and dreams. And I definitely hope that everything will be like rainbows and unicorns, like
Yeah,
the Sam Altman thinks it will. Um, yeah, I hope so. I have kids, so I would like
yeah.
to see them be happy and thrive in a perfect world. But there are also many assholes out there, so who knows who will take over? I don't know.
I think that's where, like, the part where you talk about ownership or privacy, your own decentralized permissionless currency, these kind of topics really have to be talked about. Not only talked about also kind of put into practice. Because
Yeah.
if we don't do that, like, we are just giving away all the power to these corporations. And it might sound too dystopian, but it does have an element to it that we retain at least some control and have that strength with us. So, because the thing is, like, the same thing that we're doing with Nano right now can definitely be done with stable coins, for example. And probably the user experience is even better in some cases, as long as the tech is decent. But the user experience is better because of literally it being a stable coin, so the price
Yeah.
doesn't fluctuate versus something like in Nano. But then the control is with them.
Yeah.
It is at the end of the day, it's not permissionless. Like, they could just block the funds. Sure, they don't have the incentive right now to do it, but maybe it doesn't have to be the entire, like, all the users. It can just be the subset that don't behave, right? And
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know that those people got blocked out of the system until they speak up, and most people don't speak up,
No, that's true.
right? So
That's
that's
true.
why I think, like, especially with the advent of AI, these kind of talks are going to start happening a lot more. And sure, a lot of tech people, I think, believe like crypto is just a lot of scam, let's say. And it's not really something that they want to kind of club together with tech. And they have just kind of taken crypto aside, and it's like, that there's your place and this is our place. Do not kind of interfere with each other, and let
Yeah.
us do our thing. Let you do you, right? But
Yeah.
there is definitely going to be that kind of, the paths will kind of merge, especially because of AI. I feel like crypto is the exact kind of internet money for robots, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I really think, like, not to sound cliche or something, but like this is our moment.
Yeah.
Like with the advent of agents, and like you talk to every LLM out there, and you give it like the fundamentals, and which coin would you use if it was up to you, and the answer is always Nano, because fast and feelers.
What more do you
There's
need?
really nothing to talk about here. Um, so, but I also think, like you mentioned, the price volatility, because Nano can be used for like really tiny micropayments, like a millionth of a cent,
Yeah.
like price volatility in those kind of numbers doesn't really matter that much. Of course, if you want to send like $1 million to someone, and the
Hmm.
price fluctuates 20% that day, that's not good.
Yeah.
But if you're paying for stuff like very small stuff, just access to APIs and just like stuff on Nano Bazaar, silly stuff that costs like 1/100th of a cent, then it doesn't matter if it's like 2/100ths of a cent. Anyway, um, so like the scale changes like with the size of the payments. So it's not that big a deal with micropayments as it is
Yeah.
with like larger payments.
Yeah, correct. And it's also like the fact that I think a lot of people that were like shying away from crypto in tech, especially, are going to start coming into it, because naturally they're going to be like, wait, this is a very big pain point. I don't want to give my card to the agent. I want it to, however, interact with the economy, right? Be it agentic economy, you want to call it, like AI to AI, or it could just be services that it wants, that a human would want, but through the AI. It could
Yeah.
be as simple as like scraping a website, or getting the weather through a weather API or something, right? It's just interaction of with API, paid APIs, mainly.
Yeah, back to our talk about 402X, right? Or
Yes.
X402. Um, like I want an agent that every morning has bought articles from my three favorite newspapers, or or I don't want a Netflix and HBO Max and the Sky Showtime and the Amazon Prime subscription. I want this series that is on this channel, and I want
Yep.
it. I missed like episode 2 of this one, but I saw all the rest, so I will buy episode 2 and not the rest of the series. Like, give me that flexibility, because like the tech is there. It's just like the motivation for the big networks isn't there, but the motivation for people is definitely there, because like with all these subscriptions, you end up paying through your nose for everything, and for 99% of it you don't use at all.
Exactly. The consumptions. Yeah. I agree. I agree. And even one main concern people have always been bringing up about Nano, particularly, is that no privacy. The thing is, an agent doesn't care. An AI agent really doesn't care if it's like if you're showing the world like it has 10 nanos or 20 or 100 or whatever. The AI
Yeah,
just wants to do its work, either access something or sell something, and that's pretty much it. At the end of the day, the privacy feature is really irrelevant to the AI, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly.
So that's why I feel like Nano does make sense from at least from the uh, perspective of robot money or AI agents money. That's the one protocol that they would be very kind of inclined towards using. And already, as you said, if you just ask an AI, tell me the coin that you would use with another AI and base it on fundamentals only, the answer always comes up as Nano.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I kind of urge whoever's watching that please research more about Nano and just experiment. Download make your agent experiment with it. And there are faucets as well. We'll definitely kind of put out some uh, agent level faucets so that the agents can also interact with it. No captchas needed for agents. So we'll try to keep it like agent friendly faucets as well so that they can experiment with it. But yeah, for anyone out watching, check out Nano Bazaar. Also, check out Matt's other project, which is subnano.me. It's amazing. Honestly, it's the pay-per-use article website. So you can actually buy articles and just pay for the ones that you want to read. And or you can write one article, and please, we urge you to write one article and just put up a paywall or keep it free. It's your wish, but come hang out and do try these things out. So yeah,
yeah.
Mads, anything else
I'll
you want
I'll
to
add
kind of
an
end with?
I'll add an article about the Nano Bazaar and Subnano soon.
Awesome, awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. Anything else you would like to add?
I think I'm good, Chirag. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, same here, man. Same here. Really lovely having you here. And I really hope we keep having this, like whenever there's new developments, we keep having these things.
Yeah, definitely. I'm up for it.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.